I am moving out of my parents' basement. Me and Matt, we bought a house. That's not what this video is about, but if you want to see moving content eventually, please subscribe. All that to say, it's about time I clean up my makeup collection. I need to get rid of some things. I don't want to just bring things that weigh me down to the new house, so I'm going to be doing a makeup decluttering. It's been a minute since I've done one of these on my channel. It's hard to let go of things, but there's things in this collection I have not used in years and years, so they need to go. Let's get on with the video. Okay, so here's what my makeup kit's looking like. It is a mess. I'll tell you that much, and I wish it could just look cleaner. This is what I use on the daily. Of course, I don't use everything every day because that would be a lot. Let's just get started with this big section. So Makeup by Mario. I use this not as often as I thought I would, but it's a really good palette to complement shimmers. So I definitely want to keep this. Patrick Ta bronzer palette. Definitely want to keep this. I am running low. Honestly, when I run out, I don't know if I'll repurchase it. I just wish the powder was a little bit more pigmented. I'm definitely gonna finish this. This is a tricky one. I have this Hourglass palette from like 2 Christmases ago. Honestly, I can't get rid of it until I finish these blushes. It's just a waste of money. So I'm gonna finish these blushes and then we will part ways. Guys, this is going really well. Real Technique sponge needs to be cleaned, but we keep it. Eyelash curler, random, Brilliant Beauty it says. Anyways, of course, gotta keep that. I just purchased this like a week ago. I ran out of bronzer and this has been my favorite for years and years. So I got a new Physicians formula and just the shade bronzer. And then we have some sunscreens. I'll reorganize this to make it a little bit better after I throw away some stuff, but these are 2 sunscreens I use most, so we'll keep these. Guys, I'm the literal worst. These are honestly my 2 favorite eyeshadow palettes. I have the Natasha Denona Mini Nude palette. I use it all the time, as you can tell. It is the perfect everyday palette if you're a sparkly gal. And I'll link like my favorite items below if you're interested in those. So this is definitely a fave. And then my other fave is this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Dreams palette. I use this one all the time as well. This is a really easy, everyday, one and done palette. I'm just gonna warn you, I'm keeping everything in this compartment. This is my one and only Pat McGrath palette. I basically only use these 4, but these 4 are really good for every day. If you just like do this in your crease, this for a little liner action, and then these on the lid. Great everyday palette. And the quality is like none other. I'm very disappointed with this Patrick Ta palette. I got it for my birthday last year and it's just a mess. It shattered right when I got it. I purchased another one. That one shattered. So that makes me not want to use it just because it's a freaking mess to use. These are like hard panning, these 2 shades. Don't give that much pigment. These give good pigment, but they're really powdery. I'm just not a super big fan of this palette, but all that to say, I haven't had it long enough to get rid of. I mean, it's too expensive to just throw away right now. And then the Natasha Denona palette, I bought myself this one just because when it launched. And I wish I used it more than I did. It's almost a little bit too cool tone for me, but I do still reach for it. It's really good quality. If you like cool tones, I would definitely recommend this one if you're looking for a mauve moment. And then the last palette we have in here is, of course, the Tati Beauty palette. I can't get rid of this. This is an OG. It doesn't exist anymore, and the quality is just amazing. This is really good for every day. My only issue is it's at the freaking bottom, so I don't reach for it that much. So if I could arrange it so it's easier to get to, that would be super helpful. But I'm sorry if you don't have this one, but if you do, you know how good it is. Wow, that's really something. I think a lot of that is from Patrick Ta. I'm going to try to keep this to eyeshadow palettes and put the other stuff somewhere else. So we'll see how that goes. The next section we have over here are my liquids and miscellaneous products. This is my favorite or only brow product I use currently. It's from e.l.f. Super affordable. It's a drier consistency, so it doesn't get too messy. And it also has a spoolie, which we love to see. Definitely keeping that. This is the only quote unquote foundation I have. It is medium coverage. I feel like it's pretty light coverage, honestly. And it has a very nice natural finish. It helps my face match my body because it is medium. These are the only concealers I use. Definitely like the Hourglass or the Lancome, but I just bought the Lancome, so Can't get rid of that. This is another sunscreen. My sister gave it to me. This is a good sunscreen. It doesn't have any makeup qualities really, like the Supergoop does. This is just a good basic sunscreen. It blends out super easily, doesn't leave any white cast. So I definitely recommend this if you're looking for a good medical grade sunscreen. And then we have the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This is a really good liquid highlight or something to put underneath foundations to add a glow. Okay, these are the first things we'll throw away. This is just a nub. I have no use for this anymore. Don't even know what brand it is. We'll get rid of this. And then this I was gifted by Merit, and I think my skin is just too dry for it. It does emphasize my dry patches, but it's a little concealer stick, and I just don't think it's meant for me. So I'm gonna part ways with this, but I do love the packaging. Put my sunscreen in here as well. Okay, this is my mascara and eyeliner drawer. These are the two mascaras I'm currently using. I have 2 videos on this mascara if you're curious on my opinion, but I am just waiting for this to be empty. And then this is my favorite mascara, Lash Paradise. I just purchased it in non-waterproof because I'm tired of pulling out all my eyelash hairs. So I got this. This is my brow gel I use. It's a good tinted eyebrow gel. You can use it by itself or to finish off your brows. I should probably throw away, but it's really good. It's from M Cosmetics. It's probably my favorite, but it's empty. Like I need to part ways. I would repurchase though. Okay, then here are some eyeliners. My favorite eyeliners of all time are the Victoria Beckham eyeliners. So we're gonna keep this one and the one I use every single day, this dark brown. This eyebrow pencil, gonna throw away. It's empty. Like, why do I hold on to these things? This is gonna go. I'm gonna wait till this Makeup by Mario is dead. I don't know if I would repurchase it. It's not the creamiest, but we'll keep it. Never use this, but hey, we'll keep it. You never know when I'm gonna want a nice brightening moment. And same with these two. It's like, I don't use them really, but like, come on, they're perfectly fine. So those are my eyeliners, mascaras, and brow products. And over here, we have a bunch of brushes, which I'm not gonna get rid of any of these. I love all of these brushes. Most notably, I love this Real Techniques brush. I use it for setting my under eyes and as a powder brush. It's my favorite. And I also really like this Real Techniques brush for inner corner highlighting. This would just make sense if I put my Beauty Blender and this in here. See, it's already looking better, guys. So now let's move up here. This is my primer and under eye corrector drawer. This is my favorite primer from Tarte. It's a really good pore filler. And then I have my 2 favorite under eye correctors. Once again, mini videos on under eye correctors. This one's definitely my favorite, but I have both the Becca or Smashbox and the Charlotte Tilbury under eye corrector. Just for shits and gigs, I have the LA Girl one. I've done a video on this and I kind of just keep it here for comparison's sake. And then I have a Urban Decay primer potion I have never used, so you know what, I'm just gonna part ways and finally get rid of that. This is my lipstick drawer, and basically this is a drawer of lipsticks I don't use and that are 10 years old. They're all Jeffree Star for the most part. And then I have this old lip liner. Where is this from? Milani? That's a nice color. I guess we'll keep that. Here I am again, guys. And then I have this lipstick from Merit. I think this would be a good fall color. I just haven't gotten a chance to wear it yet, so we will be keeping that. And then I'm honestly curious if these are even still working. This was my favorite lipstick in college. That tells you how old it is. Or one of my fave. It's Deceased by Jeffree Star. I can't part ways, guys. It's like I have an emotional tie. Daddy from Jeffree Star. Very brown. And I just don't like liquid lipstick. Why am I keeping this? I don't know. Gemini. And then we have Mannequin, which is a good nude. So these are all things I'm never gonna use, but I continue to keep. And then this is my bronzer, blush, liquid drawer. So this is a liquid bronzer from Bare Minerals. I really like this just for adding color to the face. This is my favorite highlight from Hourglass. Gives a natural glow. Definitely gonna keep that. Another really good blush from Makeup by Mario. It's a good natural everyday color. So definitely keeping this. And my other fave is from Dior. So you guys have all heard about this. It's a very poppy pink. It's a little bit sheer, but it builds up nicely. And then I have 2 blushes from Merit. I love Merit's cream blushes. They're very easy to blend out and they look super natural. So I have Terracotta and then I have Cheeky. Then I also bought myself this cheap Milani blush, which I never use. I should honestly probably get rid of it. It's a little dark, especially when we're going into winter. or to fall, sorry, but it's very pigmented, as you can see. And I just feel like it's a little bit too deep for me. I'm gonna keep it. And then another blush I never use is from Honest. Wow, it's dirty. I haven't used it in years. What's wrong with me and why am I gonna keep it? Here it is. It's a good peach. Honestly, I need to use this Honest Beauty blush. I think I'm gonna keep the Honest Beauty and I'm gonna get rid of the Milani. And then I have this highlight from Merit. It's a cream highlighter. It feels like it's dried up a little bit. I just need to warm it up a little bit. Be honest with you, I don't really use it, so I think I might give it to my mom. And then I got this Laguna mini bronzer, which I've never used. Oh, it's very creamy. It's very shimmery too. I kind of want to try that. My hand is turning into a mess, but that looks really pretty. I'm gonna try that even on the eye. And then I have this Stila putty highlighter, which I did love. I still do, it's really good. It's a little bit deep for me, but the consistency is just really nice. We'll just see, it's very creamy. It's more champagne. Then of course we have a Becca highlight. I use this few and far between. It is a little bit too bright for my wants. It's a staple. It has a little bit of pearlescence. Then lastly, I have this Laura Geller highlight, which is good for the summertime. I have a little bit of a tan. It's golden. You see that? Very nice. So that didn't go very well. We're just keeping everything. Then moving over here, we have my powder, a powder drawer. This is what I use to set my under eyes. It's a foundation, but it works really well with adding an extra layer of coverage. So I will link this. I love this powder. And then my favorite powder I've been using forever for all over is the Hourglass setting powder. And then of course I have the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I'm not obsessed with it, so when this runs out, I probably won't repurchase. I like the Makeup Forever more. And then I'm gonna be putting these elsewhere, but I have sharpener and then 2 inner quarter shadows that I use for my eyeballs. You know what? I think I'm gonna get rid of, no, I can't. What do I do? I think I'm gonna get rid of the Stila highlight. I haven't used it in forever and it is a little bit too deep for me. It's like many years old, so we're gonna get rid of this. And then the last little segment I have is over here, and I have not used these in years. I just need to get rid of them. There'd be 3 Stila top coats and then a ColourPop shadow. I need to get rid of them though, honestly. I've like used this twice, Super Shock. It's just not, okay, that's pretty. Okay, we're gonna keep that and try to use it. Let's just put it in the shadow section. We'll figure it out actually. And then I have these Stila glitter highlight, or I got them like 3 years ago. They are not even, I mean, they're still a little bit, but I'm just not a super big glitter girl. Let's just get rid of them, okay? I have issues. It's pretty, right? I don't know what to do. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna put these eyeshadows in here, sharpener, and this ColourPop shadow. And you know, we're gonna part ways with this, I guess. Ugh, guys, I'm a hoarder. And then I just realized I didn't put this anywhere, so let's see if it'll fit there. And then this is not gonna fit in that segment, so we're gonna put it in the shadow section. Lastly, I have this little zipper, which I've been hoarding things in, like this palette that just has memes for me. And I don't know if I can let go. It's like one of my first palettes. What do I do, guys? Look at that, it's pretty good. Pretty, right? I mean, this shit lasts. Tell you what, it's pretty. Like, do I need it? Do I use it? I'm gonna get rid of it. Then I have some lipstick, which I will never use, from Kat Von D. Like, how do I even, it's like dead. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. It's gonna be thrown away. Literally, it's from KVD before it was KVD. And then I have some brushes, which I'm not gonna get rid of brushes because you never know. This is what we're looking like. I hope it's better than what we started with. I think it is. I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 products. Oh my God. Here is all the stuff I'm going to get rid of or give to my mother. It hurts. I guess this needs to go over here too. I guess that's what we're looking like. I feel a little bit better about it. It's a little bit more organized. Got rid of the loose ends. And here is my updated makeup kit. I will have things listed below that I really enjoy. So you guys, that was the video. I know it's probably not the most satisfying decluttering you've ever seen, but I got rid of like, what was it, like 13 items or so? Which is more than I feel like I usually get rid of. So I hope you're proud of me. I'm proud of myself. I'm still coping with it. Please subscribe if you like this video. Let me know what you guys want to see below, and stay tuned for some moving content. And I will see you guys in 2 Wednesdays. Peace out. Bye. Haters, peace.